It's March. Storms are moving through and they're going to continue to move into the state. There's even a low end risk for severe weather, but I still think, as I've been saying on the air, that the main threat with this is going to stay south of Arkansas. But by no means should we let down our guard. We're going to monitor it for you. But, I'm looking at so many different parameters, and I see the lack of instability. I see the lack of significant winds aloft at about what I call 850 millibars, technical term, but just aloft off the surface. It doesn't look quite as strong. So, and there's going to be areas of rain that should lower instability. However, if we clear out a little bit Friday, then we have to really pay attention, especially to southern Arkansas. So there are a lot of things going against severe weather, but it's one of those situations that we have to keep an eye on. Let me try to make sense of all this. We'll go straight to the graphics here. And this is the risk today. Western Arkansas, it's a very low-end risk for any severe weather across western Arkansas. And then Friday, they've expanded, the Storm Prediction Center has expanded that risk area. It's low for most of the Channel 4 viewing area, which includes, of course, all of the metro. But, I really think it's going to be the areas just south of the state, maybe edging into southern Arkansas for a period of time. I'm going to take you through forecast track in just a second. But I think hail, if you do get thunderstorms to get going, I think it would be hail and maybe some wind. As far as the more significant threat, it's south of the state. But as I always say, it only takes one storm, and that's why we have to pay attention to this. But I want to show you CAPE. I know. What's CAPE? It's instability. It's it's what fuels thunderstorms. It's like the gasoline that fuels your car. Well, this fuels thunderstorms. And when you get levels closer to 1,000 this time of the year, you start to pay attention. And you see the instability values coming up a little bit this afternoon, but I really don't see much, if any, severe weather threat this afternoon. If there is, it would be isolated, especially across western Arkansas. Those instability levels go down, and this is Friday morning at 10. Notice it spikes in northern Louisiana. Hardly any instability across Arkansas. You could have what's called elevated instability with thunderstorms and maybe some small hail, but look at the more significant instability right there going across Louisiana and into Mississippi. So this is Friday at about 6:30. See how low they are? So as I said, this is one of the parameters going against significant severe weather. But of course, you've got to watch these situations, and then it really falls apart as we go throughout Friday evening into early Saturday morning. Now, forecast track. This evening, see, we got the waves of rainfall. Not going to rain constantly, but we will get areas of rainfall at 5 o'clock afternoon commute. Look at the temperatures. It's in the 70s in southern Arkansas. I don't know if it's going to get that warm. But anyway, there could be a few light rain showers coming in. But overnight tonight, you're going to hear a few rumbles of thunder, some locally heavy rainfall moving through at 10 p.m. Severe weather threat, very low, if any. That moves through tonight, so it looks like we have a rainy night. What's that song? I love a rainy night. All right, so 6 o'clock Friday morning, still some rain around. Still can't rule out some rain in the metro even for the morning commute. Now, this is where things you got to watch as that area moves across. This is Friday afternoon, but notice the heavier thunderstorms. Temperatures do get up to 70, though, in southern Arkansas. So this is the area of the state that I would watch if there's a severe weather threat. But I still think you see that the heavier storms look to be just to the south where there's more significant instability. But let's watch that. See, at 1 o'clock on Friday, and then things really start to move off towards the east, and the temperatures come down by Friday at 9 p.m., as the frontal boundary moves through the state. You see those 40s in northern Arkansas, 50s in the lower 60s. And as we've been telling you on the air, we kept that chance for rain in the forecast into early Saturday morning before things clear out later in the day. But I think the best chance for rain Saturday will be in the morning. Clouds may be a little bit difficult to break apart by the afternoon, but, let's stay optimistic. All right? So while there is a threat, yes, I just don't see this at this time, as I'm recording this Thursday, as one of those significant spring events. No. But if it changes, we'll let you know. That's why we always ask you to stay on top of the situation with us. Download that Arkansas Storm Team app. I got fun. Anyway, I looked at it this morning. It was the 5th most downloaded free weather app in the country. And the night before last, it went up to number 2, right behind the Weather Channel. Can you believe that? It's all because of you. Thank you. And of course, KARK.com. We keep it updated there too. Our webcasts are at KARK.com. And meteorologist Alex Libby does a fantastic job of updating the blog posts over there at KARK.com. There's, as I told you, what we're doing at KARK and the Arkansas Storm Team, we are going to produce as much weather content as possible. And so you won't have to go looking all over for it. We want to be there whenever you get that phone. It goes wherever you are. We're going to be there. So get that app. We update the videos, the content in the app, usually about 3 or 4 times a day. And then when there's significant weather, it'll be more than that. But we do silent push notifications. I accidentally did not do a silent push notification yesterday. I apologize for that. But anyway, that was my bad. So anyway, we don't want to bother you and get you alarmed over something that's just, when we update the forecasts on there. But anyway, that's a whole other thing. So there, as I told you over the past few months, there are not only good things happening, there are great things happening. And now you're starting to see that. And you know what? There's more on the way. All right? This is, it's awesome what's happening. So thank you for following. Thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for your trust. And we'll continue to monitor the situation for you over the next couple of days. But as I said, the severe threat, all the parameters, not all the parameters, there's a lot of missing parameters, I should say, for significant severe weather. With that said, you still got to watch it. It's Arkansas. All right, thank you so much for your trust and your loyalty, and stay with the Arkansas Storm Team KARK. We're always ready for you.